oftentimes sex just comes out of nowhere and there's no rhyme or reason for it. But what's so great about this show is A, the characters are so well-rounded and there's a depth to each character, so it's not just about sex. And B, the sex is used for a very specific reason, which makes it easier to play on set because you know why this character is having sex. And it just makes it more interesting than just kind of throwing it around, and you know, it just makes it for a more sophisticated way to approach it, which a lot of us, you know, we talk about it all the time, we love about the show.
This show actually, I've done another nude scene in a film, and this whole group from top to bottom, the entire crew, the cast, everyone was so respectful and so professional. And, you know, I'm sure you've read in interviews people say, like, love scenes are really not that sexy when you're shooting them. You know, there's 30 people watching, it's hot under those lights, you're worried about, you know, so it really takes a lot to get into that moment. And you have to kind of lose yourself in that moment to have the passion that comes across on the screen. And these guys have created a really safe environment for us to do that, which is, you know, they're all family guys, they're really nice people, and it was an honor to be so respected. And to do a sex scene, which, you know, like Scheana was saying, it isn't totally gratuitous. It's you know, it's there and it's sexy, and these women are powerful women who embrace their sexuality. And you know, I think we're at an age when men and women both are embracing their sexuality and owning up to it, and it's something that we can talk about openly, which is a great thing about our show. You know, they're not being degraded. Most of these women, you know, are sexual beings. Women are sexual beings, and they're having sex, and that's what they do on the show because that's what people do in real life.
I have to say something. Madison and I have never had a sex scene, so when you're writing to Cinemax to bring us back, and we want Madison and Kathy back, put them in a sex scene.
I know, I've always wanted to do a sex scene, and I've never done one. However, I did have a striptease scene, which was pretty fun. It was hard for me though because I'm not necessarily sexy. It turns out to be more awkward and cutesy funny. So it's kind of like a test for me. It'd be nice.
You are sexy.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you very much.
I wish Steve Krazier, the other executive producer here, he's actually in Spain because the show is getting honored with a special award in Spain at the TV Show Femme Fatales. And I like to joke, we're sort of like the Jerry Lewis of Spain because it's like the show is so appreciated in Europe where it's really embraced. And you know, here it's a cult show, which is fantastic. But it's amazing that the Europeans, you know, really embrace the show in a way. And again, I hope as more people discover the show and the DVD and you know, stuff that, you know, more people find out about it, because I think that the people who see it really love the show, and it's about reaching a bigger audience and, you know, telling them that this is a really cool show.
Well, I think also maybe because Europe, you know, it seems like that they're not, you know, sex isn't taboo over there as it is over here for us. And I think it's nice to see shows here like this because, you know, I mean, I think the more we embrace who we all are, you know, and not have to like shy away from it, it becomes, you know, a lot more uniting. If that makes sense.
Well, and what I want to do is, there's a quick question or two. We'll show the blooper reel, which is pretty funny, and it will be on there, be on the DVD. What we'll do after this, we have a bunch of posters and giveaways that you know, we can give out, and you're free to take if you want to get them autographed. I'm sure everybody would be happy to autograph them. But before we do that, are there any quick questions before we look at the blooper reel? Yep.
If you do